Welcome back. Tahoe Tonight continues. Yeah, from Be Heroic, I have Nikki Florio sitting next to me. I love the name of that, just B-E-E, heroic. That's fantastic. Tell me about that.
Be Heroic is a pollinator and climate project. We're based in Colorado, but we're kind of in both states, Colorado and California right now, because we're setting up for part of our pollination tour next year is a Brews and Bees tour on the coast.
Oh, cool. Pollination. I love that. That's awesome. So what is a pollination tour? Like, you're going to stop by breweries, right?
Yes.
And do presentations?
Yeah, so the pollination tour in general focuses on what's occurring in the world of pollinators.
Okay.
Everything from honeybees to all the bat species, bird species, all the winged insects. They're all in trouble right now, so we discuss the issues and impacts behind their losses. We also have a climate portion that deals with what's called climate engineering, which is a larger scale weather modification program, and how that impacts pollinators too. And then we do fun events after people get all depressed.
Right, because it's huge. People, I don't know. Sometimes you wonder, like, I'll read up on it, and God, bees are on the endangered species list. But before we went on air, you were telling me that all winged insects, is that what you were saying, are on that list, are all endangered?
Pretty much all all pollinators, including winged and terrestrial insects. But there was a large study done in Germany that was finished several months ago, and they said that there was 75% loss of winged insects in the past 27 years. So we have literally a handful of years left before we lose those viable populations of everything, all the butterflies and moths and birds. And there's pockets where they're safe, but we need to take action as communities to stop.
And if there's someone out there who does not know how important they are, give them the quick rundown, how important bees, butterflies are to our food chain.
Oh, they're all
food,
they're all important to our ecosystems, and in farming in particular, a lot of insects are important. Honeybees are especially important. They pollinate the bulk of our fruits and vegetables and nuts, and they're disappearing tremendously fast, and there's a bunch of known and relatively unknown impacts, and we discussed what's not known about their losses.
Wow, that's got to be fascinating work, and like you said, a little bit on the sad, depressing side, heavy side, because the numbers aren't favorable right now.
No, for my generation, like old people, it's not great. For children today, it's going to have massive impacts within the next 5 to 7 years, because as these ecosystems collapse and as the pollinators go away, food economies will collapse. So we talk about what communities again can do about keeping themselves safe.
So the climate portion of Be Heroic's project, let's talk a little bit about that and how it pertains to the pollinator ecosystem decline. We just talked about that a little bit. Impacting economies and health and ecosystems, forest fires, etc. This really has a massive domino effect.
Yes, because a lot of the winged pollinators, with all of the flowering plants and trees, they co-evolved. And when they're gone, we're either left with hand pollination like they're doing in parts of China right now, or those plants go away completely, and agrochemical is now taking over, and instead of stopping, they're one of the problems that are impacting insects and animals, but instead of fixing that problem, they're coming out with robotic bees, robo-bees, and different things like that, and genetically modified plants as well, and genetically engineered trees. And
right, you have an event coming up real quick, January 22nd at the CCC building in Myers from 11 to 1.
Tentative. We're
tentative?
Yes.
Okay.
That's probably where it's